Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the IO statement in C language. Now, you consider input is nothing but keyboard. From the keyboard, whatever you are giving the data is taken as input, right? Then the output is monitor. Output is monitor. Monitor is display your screen. Your screen is output. Your screen is output, right? Then keyboard is your keyboard. Your keyboard is input device and this is output device. So for getting the data, we are having a function called scanf. This scanf function is defined in standard io.h. This is a file where it is already available. So you can include that file using the hash include standard io.h. Now this scanf is a function. So the function is we are calling the function with the first argument is we are having a control string, then followed by we are having now the set of location, the number of locations separated by comma. So this is the format for scanf. So control string and the sequence of locations. Locations in the case of scanf. So the in that which location we are going to store that value. Here we are giving the location. Next one is printf. Printf is a function for printing the data into a monitor. Here also we are having the first part is control string, then followed by. Why we need to have the control string is then in what format we are going to display the content. We are having that we are typing the character in what way we have to take the data is giving now the control string. So here we are having now the control string. Now you can in that control string we are having now escape sequence as well as we are having now the control character. Now you see this one %d. The %d is used for getting the data of integer type, getting or printing the data of input type, right? %d. So here we are giving now this a signed decimal number. Signed decimal number we can have now. So %d print up. So the 10 is going to be display on your monitor. 10 is going to be display on your monitor with that function, right? So that is called printf is display on the printf is selecting now the monitor where we are having the data 10. So this is the integer type. So it will display the integer value. Next one is %i also we can use for integer. So this is signed integer. Then we are having now this number we can have now as here. Next one as %u is unsigned decimal number, right? So here positive number only we can give now. Then for that we have to use %u. So here we are having signed positive as well as negative. So -10 also is answer. So -10, -427 or something we can have now that number, right? So signed integer also that same way. The %f is used for floating point number. So floating point number is we are having with the decimal point number. And the long float. So we are having that the size is higher and then we have to go for the double. Then that one is here LF. LF as a escape sequence for placing the content of floating point number. Similarly, %c is used for single character. So we are printing a character in it. So it will display on your monitor as so this is the case. We are having now display your monitor. And here we are having %s is here whatever the sequence of character you are giving now, the sequence of character is printed now by s string. So it will display the location where we are having a sequence of character. Hello is displaying now. Now hexadecimal value you want to display, you have to give now %x. So we are having hexadecimal value AB3 is a hexadecimal value. The hexadecimal value is the decimal point is 0 to 9, then A, B, C, D, E, F. We are having that hexadecimal number. The hexadecimal number we can display. And the octal number we can display by %O. The octal number is the decimal is 0 to 7 only. We can have. Now you want to display percentage symbol. Now one percentage symbol for escape, then another one we have to give now percentage. So this one print now on the percentage. So this is the first percentage is a escape sequence. Next percentage is actually we are having a signal. Now here we'll see that we are having the data type integer A, right? Then float B, and then character C. Then we are having a character array with a string is control string. We are having the letters control strings. Now here we are having now we want to get a character get a data from the monitor. Then we are having scan up. In that monitor we are typing some value 45. Now this is you should have address. The very important point is here you should have that address of that variable. So ampersand a is a variable. Then in front of that one we are having address of operator. Ampersand a is the location of a. Location is nothing but the memory location of A. So A is having the byte addressable. So this is the address of A. So this address we are getting now that ampersand A. So here you have to give the address. So ampersand A is the address. So in the we are getting the data and place in the address. So in the address is nothing but this one 45. Then we are printing the character, printing the data, integer type data from variable A. So this is in that variable we are having 45. The 45 is going to be display on your monitor. 45 is going to be display on your monitor. This is a keyboard. In that keyboard we are placing 45, typing the 45 now. And then we are getting now that the floating point number. So in that keyboard we are typing 45.47. Now it will take now the floating point number and it will place in that memory location with 45.47. We are having now that data in the memory, and then we are displaying the content. While displaying the content with 45.47 percentage of, then only it will give now the display into location as 45.47. And we are getting a single character also, we have to give the address. So here you are typing now the character B from the keyboard, and then it will take the character C on your memory location of the C. See, it will have now a single character B. So that one is going to be, so this is the memory location. Now from that memory location, we are taking that value and it will print as a character. So it will print character B. Here string, already we are having the control string. So it will display on the monitor is control strings. Control strings on the monitor. So this is the way of getting input and then printing the input. And also we are having now some escape sequence. Backslash n is here new line character. So if you are giving now that one as here print of percentage d \n percentage d a comma b. Now a value percentage a, right? So this is a floating point number, a value and b value, right? So that is here 45 is printed. Then we are having a new line character, it will come down and 47.47. If you don't have that one, then it will print 45 and 47.47. And also if you are having \t here, then it will leave one tab space. It will leave one tab space. It will leave one tab space in between. Then we are having, if you want to print the \, then you give double \, then only it will display \. And you are want to display the double quote, then you have to give no \, double quote. Then only it will take the double quote as a literal. Similarly, the \, is taking as a literal, then you have to give double \, then one \, is escape, then another \, is double. Here the \, is escape and it will print character double quote. Similarly, single character, right? Double quote, single quote, double quote, and single quote. Here we are having \. Then this is a carriage return, \r, right? So we are printing something and the cursor will move back to the carriage return. So this is at the end, it will come back. This is a carriage return, right? Carriage return. Then we are having backspace, one backspace, you want to have that one. Then vertical tab is here, backspace here. And then we are having now the form feed, right? So that is here one long form we can So null character is backslash 0. So these are all the, we are having now the escape sequence. These are all the escape sequence. We'll see that simply. And also here you see this one, hello with one tab space, world exclamation. So it will print now, hello, one tab space, world, person, exclamation and backslash. So the cursor will come back to here. This first. Next, C set, the C set. So that is C set. Then we are having colon, then the double quote, escape sequence with the double quote. C is fun. C is fun and exclamation symbol. And here we are having the backslash double quote, then the double quote is print now. So this will print because of this escape backslash double space, escape double space. This double space and this double space is for this print out. Here you don't, only the control string is that you don't have any variable, then we are closing that one. Now path C, here we are having C colon slash print file colon. So that one is print now in that case, right? So the control string is combined of format specifier and escape sequence. So this is escape sequence and format specifier is percentage %d and percentage %of, percentage %s, percentage %u. So here these are all the format specifier. Here we are having escape sequences backslash n, backslash t, backslash face, backslash vertical and backslash vertical, and we are having now the double backslash, everything is the. And also we can have now sprintf is another function, right? So sprintf is another function where we are giving now that one string variable str, and you give now all format here, then the format is going to be stored on the str. This str we can use in printf. Instead of the control string, just you give now str comma then followed by your format. So the format is right in separate location. So here sprintf str is nothing but array of character str 40. Now in that one you are giving now the percentage %d and percentage %d, then backslash n double quote. Now this is the control sequence in the variable. Now we are using that variable here instead of the control string here. We can use that variable and then we can type something here, variable a comma b. So that is called sprintf. So we are creating a string of control sequence. Control string we can get now in the variable and we can use that variable. So this is called sprintf. You are not using that one in your program. If sprintf, if you are using now, then we can have a variable. On that variable you can store the control string. Now the control string can be used anywhere else, wherever you want. That's all. We can stop here. We will continue in another lecture.